Hey everybody, we are going to talk about functions. Functions are really fun. This is probably one of my favorite things to teach. That being said, we need to get a little bit of lay of the land in terms of functions, in terms of equations that we're going to be graphing, and just know sort of basic terminology around graphs. All right, so first things first, we have a few words to learn and a few drop my marker top. A few vocabulary words to figure out, and they all refer to graphs and that sort of thing. So this entire graph itself, we call this a coordinate plane. And so you're going to hear me say the coordinate plane often in class. The coordinate plane is a grid, essentially, where we can graph 2D figures. In this case, there are also three-dimensional coordinate planes that you'll eventually get to when you're in Algebra 2 or when you are in pre-calc, but for right now, we're just dealing with 2 dimensions. Those 2 dimensions lie with our x-axis and our y-axis. A way that I can always remember which one is the x versus which one is the y is this little like doohickey. I say x is on the ground, as in like a pirate searching for treasure, and y goes up and down. So x is on the ground, y goes up and down. It helps me remember that x is horizontal and y is vertical. If we look at these different quadrants, they all have names. This one right here is quadrant number 1. This one is quadrant 2. Here's quadrant 3. And here's quadrant 4. Notice they go counterclockwise. I'm not entirely sure of why, but they do, okay? They go counterclockwise around. So quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you'll see them abbreviated like this, Q1, Q2. Notice the Roman numerals, Q3, and Q4. So you'll see them abbreviated like that with Roman numerals. Q1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool? Cool. Last but not least, there's one special point that's always on here, and that special point is called the origin, and that is 0, 0. When we graph anything in these quadrants, a couple of fun things and a couple little fun facts that you can always think about. If you're ever questioning what you need to write down, all of our points are always in this format, x comma y. X comes first in the alphabet, y comes second. And so they always end up with, you plot your horizontal first and your vertical next. In quadrant 1, those points are both positive. Look, it's kind of a dead owl. It's great. Here is quadrant 2. We have a winky owl in this case. The x values are negative, our y values are positive if they're in this quadrant 2. If we're in quadrant 3, they're both negatives. We have a sleepy owl for this one. Sleepy owl is over here, 2 negative coordinates. And then quadrant 4, we have an x positive coordinate and a y negative coordinate. So we have another sort of winky owl going on. So just kind of fun little facts. You're going to be asked things like, what point does this lie in terms of your must-do problems? You'll be looking at points like this, like -1, 3, and you'll say, oh, this is a negative x value, a positive y value that goes in quadrant 2. It's that winky owl. Or you might have something that says -2, -2. Oh, quadrant 3, okay? It's pretty basic, but at the same time, knowing all of this terminology is really important so that way we all have the same foundational knowledge. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch the next 2 videos in this set of lessons for lesson 4.1, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.